Okay, so today is Thursday, July 30th, and I made $12,000 today, full passing 4 lucid dailies. One of them didn't copy trade today, and then 4 fresh 50k my funded future accounts. So yeah, let's get into the trade recap. So coming into 9:30, when I came onto the market, the first thing I noticed was, okay, the daily candle has no bottom wick. As you can see right here, no bottom wick. So I'm leaning bearish because if you look back at the daily chart, we almost never leave a candle without a wick. So super strong draw on liquidity here, and if we do, we're always going to come and sweep that out. So that was why I was leaning super bearish. 6 p.m. open had no wick low, so was leaning super bearish, and we were so overextended with all this LR. We really hadn't run any manipulation lower. So once the market opened right here, wasn't really interested in anything at the moment here, to be completely honest. Nothing really looked interesting. So also wanted to let price develop because I wasn't married to my bias. That's the one thing you can't do as a trader, is being married to a bias, and that's something that I was not married to. Like, I was okay with taking longs, especially we had these relative equal Asia highs up here stacked to the previous day high. This is what I also was interested in if we broke out of this range and went for longs before coming down and taking and putting that bottom wick in. So as you can see, we did manipulate down here, tagged previous day value area high and respected it, which was a really nice confluence here, saying, okay, maybe we want to be bullish. Looking at this range, though, as you can see, super wicky in both directions, really nothing. Want a clean breakout before I got into any trade here. And as you can see, right here, we start to break out. So right here, this candle, we break out to the upside. And this is where I ended up getting long. As you can see by the execution on my page, I got long once we pushed above. We came down and retested it in this same candle and then pushed back above. So I ended about here with a really, really cheap stop, simply targeting the 70 points, which is this POC, right? Or like near this POC and where this VWAP band was. So I got into this trade here. Huge push. Got in looking for longs, and literally the easiest play. Little wick, and then it takes out full TP right here. Super, super quick trade. Super easy. Really, was my bias coming into the morning wrong? Yes, because I was looking for shorts. But this is a teacher to you that you shouldn't be married to a bias at all. So basically, we'll go over it again. Price breaks out above Sunday anchored VWAP and the overnight extended session. I don't really like to use the developing profile of the current day until the market has developed a little more. As you can see, yes, because every single candle pretty much moves it, as there hasn't been enough volume traded to be able to, make these levels significant at the moment. So price came down, respected previous day value area high. Huge sign for bullish. Then we came up, started chopping around this New York Open, the overnight value area high, and this Sunday anchored VWAP. Couldn't really break above it, so once we did break, I knew it was going to be safe to take at least this current week POC with a clean draw of these relative equal Asia highs above, and I got long once we broke and retested it in this candle. So I got long at about 27,915, and you can check this by looking at my live execution on my page. And as you can see, break above, and it pushed super clean. And I mean, I cut early because I just wanted to half pass my funded futures and full pass my lucid dailies. But you could have held this you could have easily held this all the way to our draw up here of these Asia highs and these relative equal Asia highs. So yeah, that's my recap of today's trade. Really simple. This is so textbook. In a day where ICT gives you nothing, volume profile really showed you the true story of where the market wanted to go today and how you could have easily gone into a trade and caught. I mean, you could have caught 80 points if you cut it where I cut, or you could have caught 250 points if you held all day, which I would have done if I was executing on fundeds. So yeah, come back tomorrow if you want to see my recap of the trade I take on July 31st.